check this out. Hold on, I gotta hope I don't accidentally hit the big screen again and hit stop. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Look at this shit. I could have told you this was the trouble zone in the first place. But I did already. I don't dream. I make it real. Now get gone. And don't come back now, you hear? Yeah. I might as well do this like This is my new sign, by the way. That's my new sign. There's George Carlin up in here. I gotta make sure it's still there. Yeah. That's good. Because I can't eat money. Yeah. I'm going to continue my walk. I've got 30 gigs of recording space on this page. As I was trying to take advantage of the, the traffic here up here. Oh wait, it looks like someone threw their phone out. I guess they had a bad day. Ooh, that's a copper plating. I have 361 degrees. I can see with my eyes closed and behind my head. And right above me and below me. Epic! You're on camera. How's it go? I'm sorry, I got tired of that. That's why I said fuck money. I could do my walk by signing, so. Hey, she kind of smiled. See, that's why I do that, so I can get reaction footage. I ain't no personality disorder, my honey. But if you mess with a trotter, you get spun. Now the Michigan thing. Nothing to rush to but death. I say it every day. Nothing to rush to but death. Poor things. It's official what I just said on the record. Look, I even got an airplane going today. Anyway, now that's a lot quieter than in the house. I might have to turn on that little, this thing. I do that mid-recording? Yes. On. It said on, bitch. Bitch phone. Dang seizures, I can't get my phone into it now. Dang jolt's going right through my dang ass. Oh shit. There, got it in there right. That don't help. Of course, that's blocking my camera at that point. Let's see. Just some Cafe Moro. Yeah, that's about it. That's why I said screw the money. Yeah. And I'll record it. I'm going for reaction footage at this point. I'm just trying to get a brick of coffee, literally. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate people like that. Brian nails. Not always. Not always.
Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Starting to stare off at the dang trap, at the dang lights at that point. Ugh. Ooh, I ever swear. If I wasn't the freaking stringent, sober-minded individual, I wouldn't mind getting high off my seizures like that. Yeah, I can get a buzz just from your lights flickering in my eyes. As you can tell, I really don't like getting high off my seizures. Fucking makes me feel like goddamn drunk when I'm not. Have a good one now. Oh, F-U-C-K money, because I don't need it. I'm just trying to get coffee. Because I can't eat it.
I was like, what does this say? Oh, okay.
I normally just, if I'm short a quarter or something, I'll normally go in and ask with it in my hand at that point. Yeah, some Cafe Moro. Probably got my dang thing in the way too. Well, my video footage is going to be for reaction time, since people thought I was harassing their customers in the past. I wanted to make sure I always got a little bit of proof of what I'm doing, and I'm a legitimacy, and that I ain't got no games to play. I even brought all my international paperwork with me and my medical record. Drop your smile. She dropped her smile. Oh no. It's the feds. You're all in trouble now. Uh-oh. I got some fancy new SUVs. Damn. You have a nice day.
Thank you.
You have a nice day. Yeah. I also raise awareness about word prejudice too. So I'm a father as well. Damn, what an active day. Well, at least they don't got to worry about feds. You have a nice day now. I'm just trying to get some coffee. Getting by. As far as that, those flashy lights on the police cars are slowly getting to me, though. Like turning away further and further. Yeah, you know, they're still there. They're literally right in my peripheral system there. So. This is why I also don't ask people for nothing. You know, I'll find it out there in the alleys, the dumpsters, in the wind. Dollars in the wind. And I was never happier. There's no way to, you know, it's a way of life. It ain't the same. It's a tradition. It's not the same as sustainability, but it is a method of survival and sustainability. Yeah, you better believe I'm ready to default back to the streets, the gutters, and the dang dumpsters. And I've done that worldwide, so that ain't nothing for me. But dang, doing it without a coffee? Be passing out all day. Yeah. How's it going? See, what I ran into is one too many assumptions, and then it was impossible to explain the gravity and impetus of my situation, the legalities of my situation, the reality of it. I still can't file taxes. I'm still a victim of international identity fraud, and when I'm not even supposed to have a payee in the first place, and I haven't seen a check in now a month, 6 weeks actually. And it took the administrator 2 weeks to clear her voicemail when I've already reconciled it. Yeah, this is insane. But you know what? I've gone across the entire globe. This ain't nothing. I just can't believe it. It's as grits as it gets. I could have been reading tarot cards down south for $20 a round. Ugh. And I'm educated. Like, I can fix computers, but are you going to trust a street technician? So my education ain't getting me nowhere. Well, transferable skills. Diagnostics. Computer technology. So yeah, that's a hell of a transferable skill when it comes down to it. you know, as a foreign journalist as well. Yeah, no dice yet. You have a nice day now. That was the same lady that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's my sign.
Yeah.
Literally trying to get a block of Cafe Moro coffee at this point.
A what?
Coffee, Cafe Moro. It's a.
Is it in here?
Yeah, it's a yellow thing, yellow box, little brick of coffee.
Is it in the coffee aisle?
Yeah, it's in the coffee aisle. It's the yellow ones next to the Arrow, I think it's called.
Okay, I got you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That's why I do the 3-point bulletin of why I'm even at a place in the first place. Still a victim of international identity fraud. My family is still missing in Europe, and that has part to do with it. And I have seizures. So what I tried to do was document my survival off the grid and hybrid. I went urban wilderness survival. I didn't go street side. I went both. Because my shit's too hot for the hood. I would be bringing the hood heat at that point. Even though I'm ex-affiliated, that's exactly why I wouldn't dip in the middle of the hood unless it was the deepest, darkest hood in the world. And then those kind of problems solve themselves. And Toledo, I don't know. I think I already found the deepest, darkest place I could be in. Pretty much through the entire police department under international investigation for a war crime. And that's what happens when you don't listen to my paperwork the first time, officers. Meanwhile, I've been doing sound sampling over here at Speedway and dynamic sound acoustics as well. Because I was talking to a buddy that every so often, if he saw me out there walking around, he'd throw me a beer or something. And I'm like, you know I'm not a drink. He's like, but you could use it. Believe me. I took his advice. They thought I was yelling at their customers. See, I also have another strange policy where I don't ask any parents or, anyone that's new parents and all that. I'm a parent as well. Even though my family's missing in Europe and I did get a chance to have that happy family photo. Yeah, I had that chance, that's for sure. More than a chance, that was a reality. And then I got to teach people what happens when you put your hands into the soup, it becomes stew. Now I get to teach them what happens when, they do nothing about the blood of my daughter, but write it off as an abortion when there is not an abortion. So, a judge will be going to jail too. But that's more, it's not a complicated one, but if you make assumptions in the middle of that kind of context, it's obstruction of justice at that point, and tampering with testimony. See, as a multinational, I have to be internationally versed, especially as a father with a family in Europe, which, yes, by the U.S., and I have documentation with me, my son was kidnapped by his mother. Legit, for real. Why is that the case? Well, let's just say she ran away from her own family. Anyway. So again, the less assumptions someone makes when I try to give a Reader's Digest reason for things. I try to give people a simple reason. Then I've ran into people that get it and people who don't. People who don't, they sit there and they take it and then they ask 1,000 assumptuous type questions. Like, they automatically paint a picture in their head. I'm like, no, you don't get to take my narrative and run with it. Have a good one. Oh.
Got 4 of them for you.
Whoa, that's what's up. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. You as well. 4 things of coffee. I'll be set. I'm set for the month. Now I don't have to worry about coffee dollars. Cool. That's why I got tired of money. I'm like, I just need to make sure I'm awake and productive and alert and can actually do something. Just come. If I didn't have seizures, even if I got the Dilatin at that point, I'd be passing out from that all day. And I have that prescription for it. I'm getting out of the main line for a second. I'm like heading right back into the dang trigger for my seizures on that high and low feed there with the traffic noise. Oh shoot, that's right, dude's working over here. Can't use my back ways if you cut me off. I used to work for them here, but that's good. Wish I could find some old blunt roaches like I used to. And we're looking out for my seizures, you know? Yeah, and look, they've expanded this place. It's so cool. Because I'm probably going to get my real first tattoo over there. Legit. I can already feel it, so to speak. Still got enough food to make it a couple more days before that looks like food. And I've eaten stuff like that before. Ooh. Nope, no good. Probably from that bone I found earlier. Oh, I keep doing that. In summer I try not to walk in their grass. In the winter though, it's the only way through. That's me just sitting here thinking, trying to be productive. I'll get this first little cup of coffee going. Should be alright. The only thing I have to worry about is trying to come up with, well, that'll work. Meantime, Oh, snipe. Always remember to rip the filter halfway, if not more. And if you can't do that, take a fire to the dang filter. I can't believe people would be dang doing that otherwise. So, that's fucking. Now, if I could start growing my own little plant, my own weed plant, like I should be legally, I wouldn't even have to worry about my seizures. Now, they do exist. I can worry about food later because I still know how to dumpster dive. Coffee is something that is almost impossible to do unless I'm taking the trash out at a gas station. That gets so expensive, you know? And it is convenient. But that gets so expensive, getting coffee at a gas station. That's why I was in the Starbucks coffee club. That's how I used to make my money go so far, because I knew how to make my money work for me. I still do. But it's not my drive. So when I've got $5 in my hand, that lasts all week for me. Because I'm basically supplementing everything else. If anything, $5 a week's been almost my only mental health budget I got at that point. I've been drinking for health, not for the alcohol. So, and I did the math. To get the non-alcoholic lager I really need, that actually is quite good. It's got medical quality. It's a non-alcoholic lager. Oh my goodness. But that's expensive. Nice example for a reality check live of all I've been really doing when it comes to surviving. Now, if I manage to pick up like a cool side gig and clean up a parking lot or take some trash out or something, you know, that's how I normally rustle up my cash for real. I normally, by doing something legit. That's why I was trying to do the crazy stuff for YouTube. I'd be like, I might as well try to like do some crazy shit. Maybe it'll catch after I'm dead. I got a long game too. Oh, way down. One of those confusing situations. I went in reverse so they could get into the driveway. This is why I keep saying that, though, for those who have heard me out there. It's like encore, 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 neurotech, right? Now look at this, office space. I'm paying $450 and actually $700 plus heating and utilities for a trailer that's half been turned into a house that's not finished. And right here is office space at $400. I haven't had running water for a year. And I could have rented this office space out. And be making money on the office space too. Well, because my trailer ain't a dang domestic. It's more of a workshop at this point. But that's because of necessity and reality. Ghost hit every hit. That's what I think is popular. It's just an area. I'm not probably saying it right. I don't know how well you can hear me either because I'm kind of half muffled. That is my dang walk I do. Just to get the basics. I usually just do shopping there. Because I know what quality of products I'm looking at. I know what nips and ends I'm willing to sacrifice. And I know the cost for a meal to eat for the week. Actually, before it became the $1.25 store, it was an $8 a week for my food budget. Because I focused on calories and nutrients and protein. I just focused on those three things. And that's why my budget weekly for food was $8 out of a Dollar Tree. And that was plenty. That's when they had chili no beans, like real chili. Oh, 900 and something calories. 910 calories, if I remember correctly, in a can. 20-something grams of protein, and it had decent amount of nutrients on the side. Grab a Cliff Bar for $1, boom. That is a meal for the day. Oh, so damn close. At least it ain't dang condom. I still like the tobacco. Yeah, that's supposed to be sacrilege, people doing that kind of thing. One more reason why I make these videos. Now, I'm getting into my neighborhood here, so I don't know who wants me. Well, they're already technically on camera, so I got between European and American freedom of the press rules when it comes to rolling with a camera. It's also the catch-22 on this was you're gonna have to write me and YouTube if you want me to take you off my channel if I caught you on the record over the last 6 years. Yeah, you can get a lawyer to make me take your video down. Smile, you're on the record. This beautiful place, but the energy pull that I tried to talk about. As the energy pulls to one section or another. And look at the trees. If you can catch that, a camera probably does no good for it. Yeah. you can kind of see, oh, this is what I wanted to show my buddy. Hey, Chad, that branch never fell. See, what'll end up happening, no matter what direction I end up trying to smack these people down with, is they'll try to sit there and either scrap these babies after I'm gone, because they'll have to, and just say I'm better at being a student treasurer and a bookie and a collector when it comes down to it. But again, that's more transferable skills. So I'm not afraid to show it. It could be the last documentation of how beautiful this place kind of is on that level. Maybe nature really wants all that plastic back. As you can see, generally how it's been. Years of it, and the earth just... Anyway. I do not appreciate my line getting fucked with, though. And this thing I keep putting here is because this gate is supposed to be sealed at this point. But it's also the only cut through. And that's what I was talking about. If I really won that Publishers Clearinghouse, I could have bought up that swamp, basically. Probably for nothing. Walmart would probably sell it to them. There's my old screwdriver. I found it. Of course, watch it. Someone else's screwdriver to see it's identical to mine. And I just found some type of Miromatic piece that will be quite essential as well. That'll work. And I said, my world is spare parts like Armageddon. This is beautiful to me. You know, there's things that can be tidied up and make things look nicer, but depends on what angle you catch it. All of this is supposed to be from there to there. It was all made room. Remember the video I made for the garden. Now, you know what these are down here? Are known as mullein. Neat. Perfect fit too. Now mullein is, you know what mullein grows on? Radioactive soil. That's what this grows on. Were you cooking meth up in 16? Because I can see all this mullein cleaning the soil from your damn nuclear waste. Yeah, look, I even found a dang gutter for above my door because this thing leaked. It's like it could have gone case to case, point to point, that since nothing was done right in the first place, it's literally unscrewing itself out of the wall because it's not treated. So what do you think is going to happen? This is treated wood. You would think. It's not. That's just flame retardant. That's not weatherproofed. That's why it's still ever so slowly drying out. See right there. That means in about, if we got a real bad spring and fall, this board is going to start looking like this one. Like this one is already, see? Because the wind hits it here. Forensics. Difference is it leaks here. It's literally twisting itself apart because guess what? This is the kind of craftsmanship I'm dealing with. If you can see, that is an inside board that is exposed. There is no wall here. And here's why I'm like sitting here and I'm all worried about my friend. Because me and her love building shit like this. And we were supposed to have permission to actually work on this. Well, not when her stalker fucked up. And then the management and the maintenance want to play pharmaceutical acolyte. Yeah, where did that opium come from? Those opiates.